Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 card review. Hit review a card that is set to be released in the OCG Booster Pack Primal Origin coming February 15th, 2014. What we're looking at here is Bujinki Amaterasu. Now it's funny because I was thinking about Amaterasu and I was thinking that if they brought this card into Yu-Gi-Oh! I bet they would make it into a Bujin monster. And, it is a Bujin. So, so like go figure. But yeah, it's a light warrior exceed. It's a light beast warrior exceed effect monster, rank 4, attack 2600, defense 2500. Description: 3 level 4 monsters. You can only control one Bujinki Amaterasu once per turn. During either player's turn, you can detach one exceed material from this card. Apply one of these effects depending on whose turn it is. Your turn. Target one of your banished level 4 or lower monsters. Special summon that target. Your opponent's turn. Target one of your banished level 4 or lower monsters. Add that target to your hand. So, just like I spoke on um, in the in the Pujin Hirume card review video, that the only thing that card would literally be good for is to get another level 4 on the field so that you can exceed someone into a monster that takes 3 materials. Uh, that takes 3 level 4 materials, and lo and behold, here you go, a monster that needs 3 level 4 exceed materials. I mean, so like 3 level 4 monsters. So, so there's something that that's good for Hirume. As far as its effect goes, again, it's something different. It's there, but you really don't need a card like this to be efficient with the Bujins. I mean, like, they're good enough as it is, like with all the hand traps, etc. And you know, with the other two exceed monsters that they have in the archetype, like they're pretty much good as they are. Like, you really don't need anything else with them. But as far as this card goes, I don't. Again, I swear I cannot remember the name of that card, but the card that spell card that targets one Bujin in your graveyard and one Bujin in your banish zone when you don't have any monsters on your side of the field, and it special summons those two targets onto the field so you can exceed summon into a Bujin. Um, that spell card, this would kind of, I don't know, it would kind of take that spell card out of the equation somewhat, because if you have this and you can special summon, or you can add those banished monsters back to your hand, I mean, okay, but at most it's going to be used for a beat stick because you really don't need it. You know what I mean? Like, you really don't need this, because the way the Bujins work is through hand traps and having uh, those Bujins in the graveyard that can banish themselves so that you can activate their effects when you control a Bujin Beast Warrior type monster. You know, and yeah, I mean, it's good if you banish something and you may need to add it back to your hand. Uh, but you could just make a Bujin build where you really don't need to even do that. So again, like, it's there if you want to use it. I can tell you that I'm gonna try to use it in my Bujin build, but I don't really think it's gonna make that much of a difference. Because it's really not needed. So they pretty much gave you in Hirume and Amaterasu two Bujin monsters that you really don't need. Like, you really don't need these two Bujin unless they come out with some type of uh, Bujin non-monster cards that make those two cards worth it. Then I can't really see these two cards being any use, because like, you can really do good without them. Like, you can make an effective, consistent build without them. So that remains to be seen. So if they release any non-monster Bujin support cards, then that can work well with Amaterasu and Hirume, then all is well. But right now, it's just these two cards really aren't worth using, in my opinion, at least. Because you can make an effective build without it, a very effective build without them. So yeah, so link to this card is going to be in the description. You guys can check it out, and I'll see you guys for the next card review. Peace.